Kratzen am Kopf fördert das Denken. Deswegen.
So ein bisschen kratzen.
Ist da auch drauf?
Ja.
Das Kratzen am Kopf? Das kann ich wegschneiden. Lass mal.
Ich kann
Nee, jetzt. Für die nächsten 20 Minuten.
Ist gut. Mehr können wir auch so nicht vertragen.
Mehr können wir nicht vertragen.
Nee, wir, ich meine wir.
Was?
Wir, nicht du.
Nee, ich auch. Ich kann auch nichts vertragen. Hat der Sheikh hat das schon gemacht.
Ja, schön.
Maulana Sheikh. Der hat schon. Ist Mohammed Bari hier?
Na, Bari موجود.
موجود. هو محمد لا يحكي ألماني مو؟ ها؟ إنجليزي؟ ما في إنجليزي. Zakaria speaks English. Abdul Hadi speaks everything. No problem. Dann können wir Deutsch reden, inshallah. Und dann. Abdul Hadi, sprichst du Deutsch auch?
Nein.
Nein! Wie? Er spricht Deutsch und Arabisch.
Bisschen Deutsch.
Ein bisschen nur?
Ja, ein bisschen Deutsch. Arabisch und Englisch.
Englisch. Ein bisschen. Deine Frau spricht Englisch. Ne?
Ja, ich spreche Englisch.
She speaks English.
I speak English.
Your wife?
English and Deutsch and Serbian.
Serbia. English.
Mach doch Englisch. Kann der auch übersetzen.
English is okay.
Kann der auch übersetzen für die Araber.
English.
Dann
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. A little bit. We're saying A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
Madad.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Madad ya Sayyidi.
شكرا يا سيدي. قوم خليل.
They are trying to copy. We are copies. We are making copies from Maulana's Sohbah. We are making copy because we cannot make Sohbah, but we can intention to make copies from Sohbah from Maulana and say, we are asking him permission and a little bit for a little time to keep the tradition of the Sohbah. Tariquna Sohbah wa khayra fi jamia. That is called. And we're saying, Merid ya Sayyidi, Lesta ya Sayyidi. He was also starting the Sohbah very often, oh foolish ones, he said. Sometimes, oh foolish ones, sometimes, oh idiots. According to the day. And he was saying, I can only make. Then he was saying to, there was Sheikh Hisham there, and he said to Sheikh Hisham, you make Sohbah. He said, no. Then he said that Sheikh Hisham said to him, everything what you say to us, O Sheikh, the true ones, we are turning up to, we see it wrong. And every wrong thing, what you are saying, we are saying that is true. Yani making everything, not understanding anything. He said, that is why he said, Maulana, why I make only jokes. I make some jokes and so on. No? Yes, not to be too serious. It's a serious matter, but we cannot be so serious. Maulana said that also. He said, they are making me the foolish ones, they make me to be not so serious. Alhamdulillah. Das ist gut für die Blase, ey, zum Durchgang.
Ist das schon so warm?
Das ist schon warm. Warmer Tee, da denkst du gleich. Schön warm. Yes. It's yes, he said our level is like that. The level of the followers of Maulana Sheikh, there's no levels. There's endless levels, but we have no levels, he said. Because level is for there's murids, and we are saying he's a murid from that one, and he's a murid of that sheikh, but that one is not a sheikh and also no murids. There is nothing, but we call it, because we say yes, this is some teaching. He's an old man, maybe we call him sheikh because he has a white beard. Then murid in Tariqat is a level. It's a high level. Especially in the Tariqat Aliyah. They say, Maulana, he told us that in the Tariqat Aliyah, distinguished most high Tariqat, most high chain of transmission, Naqshbandi, is the murid has a real murid has a high station. He's more his station. He has a maqam. Murid of Naqshbandi is a maqam. That maqam is higher than any sheikh from any tariqat, any other tariqat. He is a little bit higher. There is a reason, because it starts, the Naqshbandi-Tariqat starts where other tariqats finish. They go up, go up, go up, go up, go up, and the levels comes a level, they cannot be further, or they enter in that tariqat. And that is from the Maulana, he explained this to us several times. He said when the Prophet ﷺ, he made the Miraj, he was the Jibreel alayhi salam. Jibreel was accompanying him. And then he went up the levels and nearer to Allah for the invitation, because Allah invited him. And he invited him very close to him. There was a point Jibreel could not go with him, with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Sidrat al-Muntaha, I think he called it. It's a place nobody knows. The Prophet was there. And Jibreel said, "Oh, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I cannot come with you. If I make one step inside, my existence is finished. No existence for me. Finished. One step." And Prophet said, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "Assalamu alaikum ya Jibreel. Thank you very much. I'm going, Bismillah, existing or not, I don't care." He went. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And then there is a story that he was feeling kind of lonely, because he was always in companionship, no? Companionship. Jibreel or some Sahabas making companionship, Jibreel making companionship. Now he was in a place, no companion, like he had that feeling, it was a little bit qabit, his heart, but then he heard a voice from someone, and he was wondering, who's that already here in that place? Someone, it was the voice of Abu Bakr Siddiq. Abu Bakr Siddiq, mashallah. This the Naqshbandi-Tariqat is from the heart, from the heart of Rasulullah to the heart of Abu Bakr Siddiq, and then going on. And this is confirmed by the famous saying of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he said, "Everything what Allah poured into my chest, I poured into the chest of Abu Bakr Siddiq." Everything what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala poured in my chest, I poured in the chest of Abu Bakr Siddiq. He was the inheritor of everything. Everything, all that. And that secret, that was a heritage, you can say. And he gave that to Abu Bakr Siddiq, and Abu Bakr Siddiq gave it to Salman al-Farsi before he went from this world. Salman al-Farsi to the other one. It's this same secret, this amanat from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is still with Maulana Sheikh Muhammad Nazman Akani, this same. And as we said, one of the main points of the tariqah, of the murid, of the follower, of the seeker of the path, of the seeker of truth, of the aspirant, is solitude, the khilwat. He makes in his life maybe some khilwat, if he is ordered by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Shaykh. And there's many rules, and one of them is that you are not looking anywhere. You close your eyes, and when you look, you may look to this point where it's sajda, where you make sajda. And that is why they have sometimes they have a scarf over their head when they go for the prayers, because there's fard prayers, jama'at prayers. In jama'at they pray. They come out and they go to pray. And like Haji Yashar, Haji Mestan in Istanbul, make also. And he went out to Mahmoud Hüday Aziz. Mahmoud Aziz Hüday was praying Juma there. Came also like veiled. Then all the ladies, he's a famous dua maker for the ladies. And they know him and they give everyone come, and it was so much barakah because he was in khilwat, and they asked him for the dua. And he was very but his sharwal was not so tight, not firm. And he make dua, very intensive dua. And the sharwal was slowly was going. And the ladies, Yashar is going down. And he keep it with one hand, and with the other hand, he finished the dua. MashaAllah. Yes, Haji Yashar, MashaAllah. May Allah give him health and endless stations with Maulana, inshallah, nearness, MashaAllah. Yes, must not look anywhere, because you see something and your khilwat is finished. In your khilwat, maybe it happened that you're going to the prayer, there is a lady and you see maybe 1 centimeter of her dress, end of the dress, 1 centimeter, and your khilwat is finished. Bye. Next time, reset. Yes. That is only showing us, I'm telling this only for showing how it, when it's going up, it is getting very narrow, the very thin path. And the second rule, which is much more important, more famous, is that aspirant, he is always with his sheikh, all the time, with his sheikh. When he realizes something that he is not, he's quickly coming back to his sheikh, all the time, day and night. And from that, you can see that the murid, the sign of the murid is that he is always with the sheikh. That is one of the aspects of the murid. Characteristics of the murid is that he is always with the sheikh, like a shadow. He's never alone. He's never alone. He's always with the sheikh, like a shadow. This makes us to understand the level, because he's with the sheikh, always. And nobody takes it from him. It's a maqam. It's not a hal, like other tariqats. They are dealing with hals, with states. States of the human being that's coming and going. Sometimes it's open, sometimes closed, sometimes this, sometimes that. Different states. Yes? They are happening, and we can learn something, and it's a gift sometimes, and can be a trap. Because a heart may be very good feeling, and you like it, and then you want that high. That is where most of the people, of the human beings, they get stuck in that. A Naqshbandi aspirant, he is not asking for hearts. Or he has a heart, he says, thank you very much, but I don't want it again. I'm okay. No need for any heart. I want my Lord. Only. Only. Nothing else. I'm not interested in any vision, any dream, any spiritual experience, any this, any that, what the murids are talking about. All these things, I'm not interested. I'm interested in my Lord. Only. And I am a servant. I serve to make my Lord happy with me. As my Lord said, I love it when my servant is doing what I ordered him. That is, I especially love that. That is my love, the Lord saying. I love it, especially when my servant is just doing what I said, what I ordered him to do. Because he is doing it, the servant, for the reason to make me happy. The Lord saying and knowing that. That is, I love it. And then I give my love. And then he loves me more. He loves me more, then he is trying to make more. After that, he is trying to make more than what I am, what the orders are. Yes? He wants more. He's not satisfied to make me happy, but he tries to make more than that. Even halal, what is halal for him, he leaves it. Not for haram, no, for the halal. What he's allowed to do, also he's not doing. If it belongs to dunya, he leaves it also. Yes, there are so many stories of these saints, high-rank saints. There's the stories telling exactly how they did it, why they did it, when they did it, how much they did. No, there are so many stories of the tabi'in and followers, sahabas and tabi'in and tabi'in. So many proofs, dalils about this. They leave also what is allowed for the love of God, for the love of Allah Almighty. Yes? Until Allah loves them, as it is said, as He says Himself, Allah. And if I love my servants for that, if my love is coming, then I am His eye and His ear and His hand and His feet and His tongue. I am that. Then I make he becomes Rabbani. He becomes Rabbani. Morana said, there's nothing, no names, but human being, he should be Rabbani. As it's written in Quran, there's nothing written, you must be this, you must be that. It's only written, be Rabbaniyun. No, Rabbaniyin. Rabbaniyin. Be Rabbani. Be lordly. Be like me. He's saying. Be like me. I am Rabb. I am the Lord. He's saying. Be lordly, Rabbani. Come up. Come up. You are a servant. There's always servanthood. Servanthood is the rank of human being. There's nothing else. Never, never, ever anything else than servanthood. To be a servant. And then, through Allah's grace, He likes and His love and His secrets, He draws His servant up, my servant. I bring him up and I make him my friend. I make him my friend. Friend is someone, you look in Augenhöhe, no? You look him in the eyes, no? He's not down or up or something, he's, same. Friend. Friends of God. Intimate friends of God. They are friends. Rabbani. Yes? And then they are lovers. As our famous poets, saint poets, as they describe it, in so many descriptions and poems, from the experience they express it in these words, they show that there is love of all kinds of maqams and all kinds of states, maqams, to be with their Lord, that they are with their Lord. In love, beloved. In love, lovers and beloved. Yes, that is very intimate and very, it's like that. And the murid, therefore, he is very close and he's with the sheikh. And it's the sheikh, whatever the sheikh, which maqam he has, that murid, he is with him. And this is, we are speaking about, we are never there, we are not there, not at all. But we are hearing that and we are reminding that and we are thinking about this beautiful vision, directions. And where we are, you can find yourself maybe also where you are. The Sheikh is showing you, everyone, where he is. Before there is a state before the murid, and that is musta'id. Musta'id is the one who is ready to be murid. Readiness, musta'id. And there is also a maqam, a state. It's a musta'id is also, yes, a rank. And then before that there is a beginner. And beginner also he has a rank, and anyone wants to know if he is a beginner in the tariqat, he may look if he goes here in the Osmanische Herberge, he goes from the garage to the kitchen. And during that walk, coming a brother to him in the middle of the grass, green grass, and out of nothing slaps him in the face. Patch! Cha! Hey, you idiot! What are you so stupid looking to me? Out of nothing. Then when you say, yes, that is right, very right, it's good for my ego, more is also better, Very right. If you can say that spontaneously, immediately, from your heart, without making it up, immediately coming like this, then consider yourself a beginner. That is the beginning. If not, don't say you are a beginner. Say you are in the Vorschule, in the kindergarten. There is before this, there is Vorschule, before school. And before school is kindergarten. International kindergarten. Yeah. Maulana showed us very often and told us and showed us that we are actually really in the kindergarten. This is our playing ground. You know, there we have a little Sandkasten. Was heißt das?
Sandbank.
Sand?
Bank.
Punk?
Sandbank.
Sandbox.
Sandbox. Yeah, a sandbox. We are sitting in the sandbox, all of us, and making little castles, and you know, and houses and something, and then I make for Qasim. Qasim is very good at it, and I am very envious about this castle. I make patch with my hand, I destroy it, and I say nothing. This is nothing. Look at my power. What I bought here. Like this. This is our occupation. You know, to make it down. Then we make it again. And so this is very busy, very busy. Busy businessman in the sandbox. No reality really, but there is a sandbox. And we are showing our castles, our houses, and this is our, yes, from our stories, our castle stories. And may Allah protect us, inshallah, and give us a little bit more from Maulana's gifts, inshallah, and to be in Rabita with him. More and more. And that is why he said, be in Rabita. There is in the wazifa, you make wazifa, yes, every day. Some zikr. You have a program of your zikr, that's important. During that there is also 5 minutes or something rabita. Anyone makes it different, but rabita is as much as you can. Not only in that time, but always as much as we can to be with him. Because he is the only one who can save you from your ego. It's Allah saving you from your ego, but it's Maulana directly doing this. He is the actor. He is the actor. He's acting it. Yes, he is that one. If you think about him, you directly have the connection. He gives you the view, inside view of your ego state. Even the Prophet said, "Oh Allah, don't leave me to my ego, not for the blinking of an eye." He said, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. May Allah protect us, inshallah, from us. And not to be cheated by Shaitan. Shaitan cheating everyone now. And we are also in it, because for the reason that everyone has a Shaitan within himself. That is actually danger. Outside Shaitan is not, that is the means of the inside Shaitan. Outside. Yes. Main instrument, Maulana said, it's a technique. May Allah destroy the technology. It is finishing human being. Technology is finishing him. And Maulana was telling the story when the radio came, 36, to Cyprus he was in Cyprus, and there came the, 36. Come the radio, first radio coming from Turkey. And he was so astonished to hear a voice from there, and then he was telling us that they said that this is nothing. They said they are now working, it was 36, now working on a machine. You don't hear only the voice, you see also who is speaking. You see the picture of that one. Yeah, Fernsehen. Hast du verstanden? Yeah. It was, and then a few years later, after the war, I think, no? Fernsehen? After the war. 46? Oder noch später? Yeah, I think a few years later, maybe 10 years later, they have that TV. There you go. Yeah. Biggest shaitan of the 20th century, invented in every room, every house. Now we have in every room. Now we are much more. It's growing. TV is now old-fashioned. Now you have computer, and every little child, 3 years old child, has a screen. Yes, a little screen to play with it, and to be with that little shaitans. Any thousands, millions, milliards of shaitans now on milliards of screens. This is brainwashing human beings, and that is very difficult to keep out from this. The only one who can keep you out from this is your Sheikh. It's Allah and your Sheikh. Because our ego is someone who likes these things. It's nature. Nature is that he likes this, and that he is not, that he's you cannot see your ego. It is in your blood, in the nature, the deep nature, in the blood. Difficult to see. If you don't have anyone to see, to show to you, you are lost. And if you are lost, the ego eats you. That is also for sure. Very sure. There's only two possibilities. You eat your ego, or the ego eats you. Nothing else. Nothing between. You control your ego, you control it, kill it, make it not powerless, completely powerless, or it takes power over you and takes your chance, takes your eternal life, takes your paradise, takes your soul, your heart, everything. That's right. That is the two possibilities. May Allah keep us, inshallah, with them, with the Sadiq, Kunu ma Sadiqin. Yes, it's an order in the Holy Quran. Be with the truthful ones. It's an order. Kunu ma Sadiqin. Be Rabbani and be with the Sadiqin. You must be with the Sadiqin. Means be with them. But nobody is listening. Nobody is understanding. No. Nobody is understanding anything. Maulana, he said. Nobody understands. May Allah help us, inshallah, to be more with Him and to give us more understanding and more honor, inshallah. For the honor of Prophet Muhammad, that we get the honor what's promised to us, inshallah, for the honor of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Wa min ala wa tawfiq bi hurmati Fatiha. Amin.